Don't mind me if I look confused. This is my third time trying to log in, and I don't know. It said I was like blocked for using a proxy, and I was like, I was on it an hour ago to take a screenshot, and then I don't know. It works now. Don't worry about it. I know there is no Toontown game without flaw. Am I right, guys? But what is up? How's it going, everybody? It's your pal Megasnoop bringing you another quick Toontown corporate clash video today. And man, for like the past like 2 months, I think I've been nonstop talking about how like I've needed something to talk about and how there haven't really been any updates to like either Toontown game, or at least any notable ones that have really made me want to get on and play and talk about it. I mean, TTR added benches, but they're benches, guys. And, like, that was the key point. They also added, like, merry-go-rounds. And you know who cares about the merry-go-rounds? Nobody, because why would you care about merry-go-rounds when there's benches? And the one I'm always really holding out hope for is Toontown Corporate Clash, because Corporate Clash is the one that usually has the more interesting updates, the more progressive updates, the more, like, daring, risky updates. You know what I mean? Something that, like, you want to see and you want to try out. And so whenever there's an update for them, I'm really excited to see it. But I was looking through their socials lately, and there's just been a whole lot of like nothing. They barely post on Twitter. There hasn't been like an update in like 3 months. I think the last one was on the 4th of July, so that's like a month and a half ago. And a lot of that was just tweaks and bug fixes, plus like, hey, we added fireworks, go look at the fireworks, but it's not really an update. I think the last time they had like an update was all the way back in like April 1st. And now that's coming up on 4 months ago. Almost 4 months. It's not quite 4 months yet, but almost 4 months. So they've been rather quiet, which is something that I don't think I'm accustomed to with Corporate Clash, because I feel like, maybe it's just me, but I feel like as long as I've known Corporate Clash, they've always been really good about at least putting out little small updates here and there, or at least like bug fixes or tweaks or something that lets you get on and like try it out and see what's new and see what's different and see how they may have improved the game. I will hand them this much though. For the most part, the game works pretty well. So the need for those little tweaks and stuff is less and less. So we are seeing less and less of like updates, bug fixes, and tweaks, and more like actual content updates. But that also means it feels like less and less is going on, which I don't know, it's a mental thing. I don't really have any right or reason to complain because like, man, I've seen Toontown games go even longer without updating before. And man, that just breaks my heart to even know that that's a thing. And it's like, now that we have 2 main Toontown servers, I was really hoping that we'd at least have a little bit of consistent content going back and forth between the two, because of the fact that like, if one's not updating, maybe the other one is. But whenever I say that, usually what I mean is because TTR doesn't update very frequently, we can rely on Corporate Clash too. But when Corporate Clash isn't updating, unfortunately, it's not like we can count on TTR too, you know? So man, it's just a tough time to be in this very second without a whole lot going on. But the reason I made this video specifically right now is because Corporate Clash did update. Not anything like grand or new or big or anything that's really worth making a video about, but you know what? I've been really desperate for any kind of content, so here I am making a video about some bug fixes. But I was just gonna go over some of the ones that jumped out to me as good changes and good fixes. One of the things that I see is that they added a sound effect to the conveyor belt in the CEO, which, you know, could be fun. It's like one of those little attention to detail things that it's like, yeah, why not, right? Like, it's not hurting anything, why not? But one of the good fixes I see is that they did potentially, they did say potentially, they potentially fixed an issue where people were getting caught in the tutorial when they were talking to Mata Harry, and it would just soft lock their game. I recall getting stuck there. I've seen other people who play the game for the first time get stuck there, and everybody just gets confused, not knowing what to do. And I've had to explain so many times, like, hey, it's a soft lock, you gotta restart the game, but once you do, you just jump right into it, and now you're playing again, don't worry about it. So if that's fixed, that's great. And then potentially fixing an issue where people were getting stomped in the CEO battle, where a like ghost CEO would run over you even though he's like nowhere near you. And I guess that was like a big issue with like desync. That's what I've been told, at least. I don't really know what the issue was, but it's potentially fixed. So those are a couple of the biggest issues that I've personally seen and I've personally experienced. And I think those would be the ones that kind of people would point out, being all like, look, the game isn't pristine because of these. Since they're fixed, people can't complain about that anymore. And then there's other little things that seem to have been fixed as well, stuff that I didn't even know was issues. So if they're fixing issues I wasn't even seeing, I always think that's a good thing as well. But then it leads the question, like, when is their next actual big update? The fact that they pushed this out does mean they are working. It means something is going on. It means somebody is still working on the game. We do lose hope sometimes because we don't hear anything. Again, like, all their social medias have been like barren recently, except for like an oddball meme here or there. But seeing that they actually pushed out a little bug fix means somebody's doing something here. They're typing, they're coding. So it gives me hope something's being worked on. What it is, I don't know. When is it gonna come out? I don't know. But if anything, I think we can count on at least the October Halloween updates and then the Christmas updates and then whatever they decide to do for Thanksgiving. So at least there's something there to look forward to. I just get antsy because, you know, I'm a full-time content creator, and when most of my views come from one specific game, I have a lot of stock in that game doing well. And when the game isn't doing anything, I get really worried. But genuinely, I do hope everybody on the Corporate Clash team is staying safe. I hope they're not overworking themselves. And I am excited to see what they are working on, and always ready to give all my 100% into making content about it once it does come out. I think that's all I gotta say. It was just a short, sweet little rant because I like making videos. I've been really trying to work towards making more videos and producing more content, doing more streams. Heck, now I'm even doing little TikToks of Toontown jokes that you can go check out if you like. But man, I'm out here giving my all, so I just hope that they are as well. And I'm really excited to see what they're cooking up. That's all from me for now. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys are thinking that they're working on down in the comment section below. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and I will see you guys next time. Stay awesome. God bless, and peace.